What is going on, guys? Courage here, excited to bring you another video today. First off, before we get into anything, I have to thank you guys so much. We have been growing so fast on YouTube, I can't even believe this. We are now at 25,000 plus subscribers. I think at the start of this video when I'm making it, we just hit 26,000. The support has been absolutely insane. I could not be more grateful. Streams have been lit, Twitter's been lit, YouTube has been lit, and it's all because of you guys. So thank you so much. This is more than a dream come true. I want to do something a little bit different for this 25,000 subscriber video. A question and answer. I know people do them all over. It was something that a lot of people asked me if I would be willing to do, so I thought, hey, this is a perfect time. Let's go ahead, let's get into it with question number one. The first question is, when did you start to become involved with video games / casting? So, when I first got involved in competitive gaming was 2007. I began following Halo 2, then really got into Halo 3, and like Call of Duty 3 and COD 4. That was really my start in esports. It was on console. I fell in love with it. It's where I made some of my best high school memories, best middle school memories, some of my best friends in general. My one buddy Billy I've known now for close to a decade through competitive gaming. That's when I first started, and I became a fan of, you know, some of the people that were in front of the camera for Halo and Call of Duty, Puckett being a major one of them. And over the years I began to build a relationship with him, whether it was through gaming or just through going to events and being able to speak to him. And he wound up offering me my big break into gaming, which I'll be forever grateful for. It was when I first interned at MLG back in my summer of freshman year of college. I commuted 3 hours into the city every day, so it was an hour and a half in, an hour and a half out. Long days, but more than worth it. When you're passionate about something, you'll really do anything for it. And that's how I got my start in gaming and casting. Was really just me being able to go on that esports report. One day Puckett was going to be out sick. I said, hey, I think I can do this. Let's not cancel the show. Give me a chance. And I'm very grateful that they did, because now we've gotten this far, and I honestly can't believe we made it to this point. Next up, did I ever play any sports? Yes. I was big into like only sports through all of elementary school. I was the fastest kid in my class in elementary school. Yeah, and then I got an Xbox, and I've been slow ever since outside. I don't go outside. I don't actually do anything physical. But no, back when I used to play sports, I was big into soccer, big into basketball, but my number one sport always was baseball. And why was that? Because after I got my Xbox, I put on a few 80-pound, boy, okay, I'm never gonna do that again. But I obviously wasn't maybe outside as much, and baseball still let me get away with just hitting a ball, running, and then playing first base. So I played that year round, traveled to Delaware a few times to play, some weekend tournaments, stuff like that. Baseball was my big sport though. Would I ever consider becoming a pro? No! On flank, one shot! Oh!
I'm going down.
Why'd you just shoot a hole?
Oh shit!
Alright.
I gotta make a new S&D game plan for when I play these schools.
Yeah, give me a piece. Protect the P06.
No. Oh god. What are my thoughts every time Nagafen gravity spikes the team?
I hope that when he goes to get ice cream later on tonight, he trips and falls and breaks all his fingers so he can't play.
Would you rather shit out 4,000 gallons of mayo or 1 ninja star? This one's easy for me. You know, business, something that I studied a little bit in college. Mayonnaise. 4,000 gallons of mayonnaise. You ship that out, you go ahead, you reproduct it. It's just mayo, right? So, hey, you know, Uncle Jack's mayonnaise. Oh god, that's disgusting. And I'll go ahead and repackage it, sell it in stores, and make bank. And then not have to worry about ever shitting out 4,000 gallons of mayo again. The first event I casted was the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Open. It was November of 2014, so I've been casting for a little bit under 2 years now. And it was about 10 days prior to the event, Puckett called me and said, Jack, do you want to come cast Call of Duty? Have you ever casted COD before? And my answer was, no, but I think I can do it. I think I can give it a shot, and thankfully, once again, Puckett gave me an opportunity. I went for it, and it all really worked out from there. What would I do if Chipotle ever sponsored me? Well, to be quite honest with you, I would probably freak out. 2, successfully complete my goal of never eating anything outside of Chipotle for the rest of my life. 3, probably begin to milk my own nipples. I'm not kidding. What are my 3 main tips on casting? 1, you have to be open to criticism. So when you start off, you're not going to be the best. I wasn't the best, I'm still not the best, and I'll never be the best, but you need to be able to hear from others what you need to work on. So I've always had an issue with kind of falling back on one word and repeating it over and over during a cast. That happens when I'm tired, because my brain's just not firing as often as it normally does. You also, too, have to be able to go back and critique yourself. So you have to be able to go back and say, wow, that wasn't good, or this really needs to improve, or I'm not a big fan of how I did that. One big thing that I always do is I struggle at talking over my co-caster. In a big moment, typically I'm the action and hype guy, and if that's not my time to speak, where maybe my co-caster was finishing a thought, or it was their time to take over, I'll have the issue of talking over when they're supposed to, and it's one of the things I can't stand about how I cast, and I'm still working on it to this day. Third one for casting is you have to go and research. You always have to improve. Watch what other great casters are doing. Look at professional sports broadcasts. Take all the information in that you can, and then build your own style, be your own person. What made you make the move to travel across the country from where I lived in New Jersey / Maryland, where I went to school, to LA to pursue my dream? Was I scared to do it? Yes, I was extremely scared to do it. I left middle of my senior year. I'm still finishing credits online. I'm now 2 classes away, which is, well, 5 credits, but 2 3-credit classes to getting my degree. Was I scared? 100,000% yes. I had either lived in my home in New Jersey or at school, which was 3 hours, a 3-hour drive from home, and now I'm moving across the entire country. It's a 5-hour flight just to see my family, so that was the biggest thing. What really helped was I got to work the first kind of qualification event back in the beginning of December for the CWL, so I got to meet my coworkers, and then having Revan, Ron, Eric, Matt, Maven, everybody out here ready to help me if needed, ready to help me just become used to living here was really great. And my dad was out here the first week with me. We drove across the country. It was an awesome experience. He was here. We got to kind of get the whole apartment set up. We got my whole setup behind me set. And once that was good to go, I felt right at home. But yes, it was very nerve-wracking. What made me do it? I wanted to pursue my dream. I wanted to be a caster. I wanted to do this full time. And I did it. Maven asks, can we become a streaming duo and get an apartment together? But then he says, JK, I'm lazy, but make me stream when Infinite Warfare hits. I would love to stream with Maven. Let me know in the comments below. Do you guys want to see me stream with Maven more when Infinite Warfare comes out? Should we become, dare I say it, a streaming duo? I'm ready. I'm ready, Maven, but you just said you're the lazy one. I'm out here. I'm only sleeping 5 hours a night, bro. Going to work, coming home, streaming, editing videos. You gotta get on that grind with me, fam. What is mitochondria? This has been asked to me an obscene amount of times in the last few weeks, so I'm just gonna get it over with, okay? It's the powerhouse of the cell. Are you happy, Mary? It's done. I've said it. What would I do to bring Harambe back to life? Well, sorry, no, honestly. It's been a rough few months. It's been a rough few months, but I would do anything. I would throw Revan off our 2nd-story apartment window. I would give up eating soup. I would go outside just to get him back. God, it's tough. Can you be my dad? We're all each other's dads. So I got taught this a long time ago from, you know, Banks from FaZe and the FaZe guys. We're all each other's dads. Whether you're female, male, whatever gender you go by, whatever gender you are, we're all each other's dads. So I'm your dad, you're my dad. Don't ask me how it works. I probably need to be intoxicated to be able to come up with an answer. And right now I'm sober, so we're just gonna move on to the next question. What's my dream car? Probably a Lamborghini of some sort, maybe a Maserati, something real classy, you know, something real good. Someone you drive by and be like, damn, that Bill Jag be doing well, boy. I don't know what that accent was. And also, what are my goals for this year? They really just come down to continuing to grow streaming and YouTube. That would be my ultimate dream job. Like, I'm already in my dream job. That an ultimate dream job would be casting and then doing streaming and YouTube full time, right? So continuing to grow that, continuing to build that, make the Courageous the best community there is. We're well on our way, if not already there, but I know we can continue to grow this family more and more. If I had a number goal by the end of this year for YouTube, I would say that by January 1st of 2017, I want to be at 75,000 subscribers, and on Twitch, I'd love to have like 3,500, 4,000 viewers every time we go live, and maybe like 1,200 members of the Courageous, 1,300 members of the Courageous. That would be absolutely awesome. How are you and Nagafen's 9 children doing? I don't know, Jared. When the hell are you gonna call me back? I'm pregnant with 9 of your damn kids, all of them named Pablo. Do you like boots on the ground COD more, or the boost jumping that we've seen as of late? I'm kind of on a 50-50 split, so I obviously all grew up with the boots on the ground COD, but as of late, the momentum and the movement of Black Ops 3, it's like a fine wine. It's so beautifully done. Shout out to Treyarch. Yes, do I fall off the map a lot? Yes, but is it because I love the movement so much? Absolutely. I'm always trying to continue to improve my movement, try to do crazy, risky things that might work out in an awesome play. So that part I love. The downsides of the kind of boost jumping would be those crazy sight lines you can get, like above the bomb site on Redwood, on either side of the map, flying high on Breach. That I'm still unsure of, but maybe if that was impossible, it'd be perfect in my opinion. If I had the chance to cast another esport, what would I want it to be? Probably Overwatch. I've been a huge fan of Overwatch. I've played a ton of ranked, so I almost had the chance to cast Overwatch. Unfortunately, the show didn't wind up working out. Maybe in the near future, Overwatch will be my thing, and I'll get to cast some Reinhardt Earth Shatters as they go ahead and take back the Control Point Alpha. What's my favorite gun in any COD? The M40 ACOG. Back in COD 4 was a ton of fun. I used to love sniping from the top of Crash. I would look at maybe something like the P90 from Modern Warfare 2. That thing absolutely shred. From more recent titles, I mean, you gotta go with something like, I love the Man of War, I love the AN-94, those powerful assault rifle automatic weapons that you just kind of feel the pressure behind them as you shoot. Those have always been a fan favorite for me. Final question of the question and answer. If you were on a pro team, who would you want your 3 teammates to be and why? One, I'd want Attach. Attach is a guy that is always there for comedic relief. He's always in a positive mood. I like joking around back and forth with him, and he's a good player. So Attach would be one. He'd be like the base sub for my team. 2, I'd probably go with Crim6. I need that winning mentality. The guy that's gonna kind of yell at me when I'm joking around too much and not focusing up in the game. And then I can also level him out. You know, I give him some little sweet talk. You know, Ian baby, calm down, big sexy. God, I have to stop saying those things. 3 would be Clay, man. Clay and I, we would just jump off the map together in S&D. We'd fall off every single round. It would leave Crim and Attach just clutch everything. Crim's got the clutch factor. Attach just runs around with like a chicken with his head cut off. He'd get all the kills. Crim would win the 1v1s, and we'd be unstoppable in Search and Destroy. All right, guys, I had a ton of fun doing this. I tweeted about questions, and I'm not kidding. I must have received 700 questions in a matter of an hour and a half, so I apologize if your question wasn't in this video. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do these maybe a little bit more often or for some other milestones, and let me know what you guys want to see for maybe when we wind up hitting something like 50K subs. We gained 11,000 subscribers in the last 28 days. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you guys got to send your questions. For those of you who made it in the video, congrats. You had some great stuff to ask. More though in the future. I'm now gonna go ahead and edit this video and then probably go live for the night on Twitch. Be sure to follow Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. We just hit 1,000 Facebook likes, facebook.com/CourageJD. That's gonna do it for now though, guys. I love you all, and what the hell?